What's up YouTube, Bismath here, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you all what happened with the very first property that I wholesaled. And I'm going to just show you all the Zillow page because my cash buyer, she actually flipped the property and she recently put new photos on the Zillow page. So I'm going to tell you all exactly how much I got it under contract for, how much I sold it to my cash buyer for, and how much my cash buyer is now selling that property for. And I was just going to show you all the before and after photos of this property, the very first property that I wholesaled, and teach you all just different ways you can find a cash buyer and how to find properties for a discount. So before we go on, all I ask is that you all like this video. It just helps shares this channel, help people find videos about financial freedom through wholesaling. So let's get first into the before pictures of this property. So right here we have this property, and around this area it's your classic like ranch style house. This is actually a 4-bed 3-bathroom house. It had a metal roof, but as you all could see, there needed some yard work. There was like different things growing on the property, just along the sidings, along the bricks. You see this overgrown uh, grass and uh, yard all up on there. Just need to be cleaned up. So there's a carport right there. And it seems like this part right here was an addition to this regular ranch style house. And if we just flip over to the next photo, you see another side of it. As we get closer, you see the overgrown grass, overgrown trees coming along the property. Here's the AC unit. I'm pretty sure she replaced that. And yeah, when I came to the seller was actually a tough seller for my first wholesale deal. But when I submitted an offer, he accepted it right away, which I was surprised. The property all fixed up was probably worth around 200, and I offered him 70 grand. I was trying to have him spit out a number first, but it just wasn't happening. And so he said yes right away. So there we go. The backyard was an issue. This actually kind of looks like a jungle, but yeah, there was a pool back there that had to be filled in because there was a crack there that the cash buyer actually filled in. So you all just see grass back there. You see more of the house over here. They try to do some sort of work here with the gutters and with the roof, but never got to finishing it. And so right here you see more of the overgrown plants, overgrown vines coming along the house. Yeah, the seller really just didn't take care of the property that much. So let's go more inside. So by the carport, there's this shed here with different tools and different things like that in there. That's the backyard that need to be cleaned up. So a lot of yard work needed to be done back there. This is the inside. This is actually the master bath. So there was a crack here, and in this master bathroom, they actually found mold. I mean, not mold. It was termites on the bottom of that. And that's the master bedroom. This is actually the addition to the house that was converted to the master bedroom. And then coming out, so that's the master bedroom over here, and I'm in the kitchen right now. And this is the side door that opened to the carport. If you all saw that, that's the owner over there. And then if we go more this way, that's the kitchen. So pretty outdated. So you just had to replace everything, clean up everything, new flooring and whatnot. There's the hallway with the different bedrooms. So we had that one bedroom, then we have another one right here. So that's 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 bedrooms here. Here's another bathroom. Needed to be worked. 100 is so outdated, pretty outdated. Another bedroom. Needed new walls and different things like that. And yeah, some of these bedrooms weren't that bad, just new flooring and stuff like that. Like this bedroom, it's already painted and whatnot. Just minimal work needed to be done on this. And then another bathroom. And so that's like the kitchen area, and then the dining area right there in the front. That's like the front door. When you open the front door, this is the living room. And yeah, so that's basically the before photos of this property. And so now let's look at the after. So right here, there's just the GPS view from Google Maps of the property before it was rehabbed. As you all can see, the overgrown plants and different things like that. So this is what my cash buyer did with the property. So it's definitely more clean, new paint job. Um, the windows look better, new windows, cleaned up everything, took out the carport on the side, put a little deck on here in the front door, and just made it look very clean and nice. And that's the backyard, and as you all saw before, there's a pool right there that they filled in with some dirt. And yeah, it just looks pretty good. Nice color on the outside. That's the back deck, which before was kind of like a garden area that the previous seller was making. But yeah, and so with this buyer, I found her just looking up at cash sales that happened with around the area within the past 12 months, and I just cold call those people. And she told me initially she was interested, but uh, I just followed up with her actually. Um, and she saw the property a couple of times, and this is my first deal, so of course you're kind of nervous about the process and how the legal works and everything like that. But I was able to secure the deal, so I got it under contract at 70 grand, and I sold it to her for 84. And I actually paid the closing costs for the seller, which was only 175. So my first wholesale deal was 13,825, which wasn't bad at all. It's actually a pretty good wholesale deal for around this area. Um, but yeah, so you see that the carport is out, painted, everything clean, and that's part of the family room area, and that's the master bedroom where you saw the guy walking in. If I can go back to that part again, right here. So you can see before and I mean, this is before, this is after. Um, so you can see she actually kept a lot of the storage and like the bookshelves. Um, she took out the flooring actually, seems like. Or did she keep the flooring? Yeah, it seems like she put new flooring on it. Interesting. But the ceilings are the same. Of course, replaced the ceiling fan, painted everything, cleaned up everything, as you all can see there. And then that's still the family room. That's the kitchen area. Um, so this is after, this is before. So everything's is in the same place. You have the stove right there, the stove right there to replace the cabinetry and everything like that. And something interesting about this cash buyer, it actually took her like a good year to rehab this property. She takes her time with her properties, and yeah, but she did a great job. That's the hallway. I thought she was gonna knock down this wall over here, but she ended up keeping it. Um, yeah, and that's the living room area. This living room at first had like that wood floors, but I think they found like a sump pump underneath or something like that, or some sort of something. I'm not sure. But look at, I thought she would keep these wood floors, but actually she put carpet. So that's something interesting. Bathrooms look amazing. So this is before, and let's just go back to a bathroom. So this is a bathroom before and after. So she did a great job here. Um, painted the walls that it's like a grayish color. New windows, new finishes, different things like that. Put carpet in the room. It looked like she put LVT flooring throughout the whole house, except for the bedrooms. There's that other bathroom that we looked at. Let me see if I can get it right here. So before and after. So she kept like the structure, like the tiles and everything, but just painted it. Um, yeah, and just replaced different things. Interesting. And that's another bathroom. That's the master bathroom where you all saw. And I said before they found termites underneath there, but they changed it up, made it look really clean and nice. Wow. And that's the shed back there that they cleared out. Boom. So this was the first property that I wholesaled, and talk more about the numbers. Once again, put it under contract at 70 grand, sold it to my cash buyer for 84 grand. I profited 13,825. Now, the buyer listed it at 249. Crazy, right? And I'm fine with that. If the buyer needs to make money, needs to make money. And she bought this property cash for herself. I mean, she didn't use no hard money lender. She's a boss lady. I always joke around with her saying that. But yeah, and it took her a full year to list it because I sold it to her around this time last year. We actually closed on the 20th of August, so the 20th will be my 1 year anniversary from getting my first wholesale deal. And so with this property, she held it for a year. I would say it was a good project because she had to fill in the pool, she had to take care of the termites, she took care of other things that they found. She found like a not used sump pump under the flooring, but they were using city water, so it was all good or something like that. It was weird what they found, but and she had to replace the flooring, clear out everything, new windows, new towels, new paint job, and just clean up the yard. And it took her a year, so I would say she probably spent from filling up the um, pool and everything and holding costs. I would say she probably spent a good 50, 60 grand on this project. So if she bought it for 84, she put, let's just say, I don't think she put 60, but maybe let's just say she put 60. If she put 60, that brings her around 145, and she listed it for 249. So she can make six figures easily on that. But I think it probably won't sell for 249. I think it might sell for 230, between 220 230. So she might gross a good 50, 60 grand from this flip, which she can easily hit. And I'm fine with that. This was my first deal. And yeah, I just want to show you all that to see, I guess, the after effects of your wholesale deal. Okay, are you still in contact with your cash buyer? I was just letting her know about another property, or another type of property that I was listing at, or the type of area, so I'm still in contact with her after a year, and she helps other investors find properties that they can flip to. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'm working on a secret project X coming out soon, within the next 30 days. I'm going to launch it soon, so stay tuned for that. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all that jazz, and I'll talk to you all on the next one. Peace.